G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $2 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $2 collection book here already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far, and it's so full of colour. 2 full pages, really, and a couple of extras at the back, but we're really looking for the very first coloured coin, the 2012 Remembrance Day Red Poppy. Everything else has been relatively easy compared to the Red Poppy, but we're into 80-something hunts, so it is hard, and we are getting to a point where the Red Poppy Fund is probably going to be the only option that we've got to get things. The Red Poppy Fund being a fund where every extra value coin is valued, and the extra value is a portion towards buying a red poppy. And whether or not I actually sell those coins is a whole nother matter, but that's how I'm working it. And that idea came from a United Kingdom, a UK YouTuber who does £2.50, and got the idea for a fund from him. His name is Laughter, Lafta. And so, as we get in straight into the hunt, the Aboriginal elders, looking through those, both front and back at the moment, reverse and obverse, just looking through the coins for errors and dates, looking for the 1991, which was not intended for circulation year. Here we have the first colour, the Black Ring of Passion from the 2020 Australian Olympic team. $2 on the obverse there. So first coloured coin for the day. And so we're taking things a bit... Oh, what is that? Now, is that a $2? It is, but it has been bashed up with a hammer or a pipe or something. It's a good old HH. So as we get into things, a couple of things to talk about, really. I've got my notes next to me. Just so I can remember, so I don't get off track too much. And talking about things that don't relate to coins. And so today this is the first time I've had the opportunity to talk to you guys, my viewers, since the Royal Australian Mint annual report has come out for 2022. So I know that there's been a couple of people put some videos out just going through some of those, analysing some of the numbers. I've done a little bit of that, so I might talk a little bit about that. But what I'll do is, as I always do every year so far, is I'll talk about the particular coins that we're hunting at the time that we hunt them. So today I'm going to be talking about the numbers for the $2. And then in a couple of days when I do the $1 hunt or the 50-cent hunt, I'll talk about those numbers. Here we go. Here's another colour piece. I'll put that down and get through the last two in my hands so that we can go through that. And we have the S on the 2022 Commonwealth Games coin, the AU and S coin for the Birmingham Commonwealth Games. Birmingham in England, of course, the United Kingdom. Too shiny. So we have an S in the books, but it is always a welcome addition to the collection. Coloured coins. So we've been through a couple of rolls now, a couple of colours, which is quite good. Going to talk about the numbers, and another thing that everyone would have on their minds is this will be we're in the last week or so of the giveaway, the 1,000 subs giveaway. Thank you for everyone else who has been saying thank you and leaving comments and likes and so forth on my channel. This is probably the first time you've heard about it, because this is the first time it's happened in a video since it's actually happened. Because I record a couple of weeks in ahead. Here's another S. Look at that. That's nice. 2022 S. Very nice. So yeah, if you haven't and you don't know about it, my channel hit 1,000 subs, I'm doing a giveaway, and all you have to do is watch the video, comment, like, and subscribe. Oh, another colour coin, another passion. So double up. That'll come out in the name of the video, no doubt. So, where are we at? Yes, the numbers. So I did a little bit of work on the numbers today after the Royal Australian Mint annual report came out. As I said, a couple of people have done other videos, but myself, all I've done is, for the moment, the $2 numbers, and then just before I do the video for the 50 cents and the $1, I'll do the numbers for those and see where we're at. And really, what everyone wants to know is what's low minted, what's high minted. This year, if you have watched anyone else's videos, you will know that the Royal Australian Mint made some adjustments, or went back and amended the numbers in previous annual reports, which is, for mine, it's not a great outcome for anything. But if you're in business or you know anything about accounting, when you put an annual report together, or any sort of numbers that you have to verify every year, you should be getting it right every year. You should not necessarily have to go back and amend it. But I'm not going to talk about processes and procedures that the Australian Mint has in relation to its accounting principles, but it is a bit disappointing that numbers have changed in historical reports. Some of them, none of them have been good for collectors. Let's just put it straight at that. Collectors want to see low numbers because they want rare coins that they can find in their change, which is what I'm doing now, looking for rare and valuable coins in my change. And they want their numbers to stay low. People who make money off the secondary market, they want people, punters like yourself, people who watch and people who buy coins off the internet and so forth. Oh, triple S, look at that. Triple S. Another S for the 2022 Commonwealth Games. They want the numbers to stay low, or they want the information that comes out of the mint to be obscured and hard to read, so that people will desire coins that are not necessarily scarce and are easy to come by, but they think they're scarce, so that they can drive the prices up. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. That's what capitalism is about. I'm not saying that capitalism is great either, but please don't come at me with that. But that's how the market works, and that's how supply and demand works. What is that? 2,000. So, as you probably, for people who've been watching me for a while, know that I'm a little bit of a stickler, and I didn't do a spreadsheet this time because I didn't have that much time. I'll take a photo of what I did do and put it up for a couple of seconds. But it's just basically a going back at the reports and looking at each year's and what they were and what they're supposed to be, and trying to get the numbers to match up with what the Royal Australian Mint website says they are. And they're generally pretty good. It's just that there's a couple of historical changes that they've made. There's a couple of others which I'm still not sure about because they don't really make sense. Because on one hand, they have gone back and made some figures zero in previous years, and in others they haven't, but they should have, I believe. But again, it's not my job to do their accounting for them. But either way, if you read them properly, or whatever way you necessarily read them, there's nothing of great note for low mintage coin collectors, really. So if I bring my pad over and get it closer to me, what we always worry about throughout the year is the current year's coins, are they going to be lowly minted? Should I keep them? So the 2021s, the 2022s, are they going to be low minted? Can I throw them back in? And the answer pretty much is going to be, for me, yes. None of those coins are going to be low minted. So, and I think through my videos last year when I started in 2019, 2020, 2021, what are we now, 2022? Anyway, when I started collecting and showing the 2020s, the original Royal Australian Mint number on the 2020s came straight out at 11 million. So there was no reason to keep those. They were highly minted straight up. And then when the 2021s started to come out, the 2021s, the very first time that they hit the annual report was 2.8. And I thought that was too high already. So I haven't been keeping the 2020s or the 2021s of the $2 coins, because the first time we ever saw the mintage numbers, they were already too high. Anything over sort of 2.5, 3 million in $2 coins, the numbers, I think, is not necessarily worth keeping. 2 million is hard to find if everyone is finding it, and I'll talk about that in a second. But the 2021s have now, from what I can see, they've had the numbers amended and they've gone up to about 7.5. So there's no reason to keep the 2021 coins. And the 2022 coins, on the very first mint report, this mint report has come out at 5.2 million. And at 5.2 million, again, there's no reason to keep those. It's not a rare coin. It's not a scarce coin. It is a common coin. So for $2, the actual Aboriginal elders, going back to low minted Aboriginal elders, you need to go back to, I suppose, more the Jody Clark at 2 million is pretty much the lowest around, other than, what is the lowest of the low one? It's the 2011 1.8. Yeah, there's not that much difference in it, and pretty much I was watching another coin channel, the Purple Penny, which is also a coin shop, and Mark, the owner there, and is knowledgeable in the industry and in coin collecting in general, pretty much hit the nail on the head when he said that the cost of making the coins really determines what the mintage is going to be in relation to $2 coins. Now, this is another coloured coin. We've got a green dedication, 2020 Australian Olympic team. So green ring there. And he was saying that pretty much to get value for money out of $2 coins, it looks like 2 million is pretty much the lowest run, or the most viable lowest run for a mint, for a Royal Australian Mint to print it, to mint a $2 coin. Now, I'm not necessarily going to say that's true, but sounds reasonable. Sounds like something that you could... is that a card? That is a terrible coin, though. There is a bit of a rim card there. Yeah, you can see it. There's a sort of a double rim on that, but this coin is yuck. It is not very good. So that's a... what is that? 1999? I'm going to put that aside as an oddity, but I don't think, like, no one would pay money for that. But that is a rim there. There we go. Yeah, so pretty much 2 million. If you want to do a low minted run, especially with a corporate or something like that, and they want to make their money out of it, 2 million is pretty much what you're going to get. And I think that's like the minimum that they could make it viable. Anything else, you're going to have to pay a premium for, not the $2 that they sell those coins for. Because obviously the mint can make a run of 10,000, they can make a run of 100, as long as they get paid for their work, which is why we pay $15 for a $2 coin, C mint mark, or $17.50 for a 50-cent piece, or whatever what costs as an investment coin. They can sell it to us and recover their costs if they're doing much lower mintages of those. So nothing else really of any surprise. Everything else, here we go, look at that, 2021 Dorothy the Dinosaur yellow ring. We got nice 2020, 2021, 2022. All the newer coins, all the corporate program coins. And so, as you would expect, the honeybee has been set at 2 million. The frontline workers set at 2 million. The ambulance coin set at 2 million. Actually, there was a change to the Indigenous Military Services coin, which is up on the website at 1 million and was previously not in the report, and that's gone to 2 million according to the change. So that may then take a little bit of the heat out of that Indigenous Military Services coin market, although it does feel like that is there are less of those, but again, it's supply and demand. And there was a change. Where else was there a change? To the Brave, the 2020 firefighters coin. I'm not sure about that, because that looks like there's a change to the number that was minted in 2019 in the annual report for 2019 and 2020 was changed from 0 to 2 million, but they didn't then go back and change the 2022 report from 1.6 down to 0. So that currently looks like, to me, it's at 3.6, but I'm assuming that at some point they'll amend the 2020 to 2021 annual report and say, no, that wasn't 1.6, that was 0. And so we go back to a whole range of amendments trying to figure out what the numbers of these coins are, which is a real pain. We already have enough trouble trying to find out the numbers across multiple years without them changing the numbers within the reports for years gone by. That seems like a real, excuse my language, ball ache. Anyway, yeah, so I won't go on too much more of that, because we're up to the last roll. We're just about to finish. There's hopefully a red poppy here amongst these last couple of coins. That'd be fantastic. And I'll hold my breath. There we go. So today, again, you can't say it's a dead hunt, because we've got some colour, but we and a possible error on a funky looking coin. But we've got Dorothy the dinosaur from 2021's 30th anniversary of the Wiggles. We have a 2020 Australian Olympic team for the Tokyo Olympics from the green rings and 2 of the black rings of passion. And then we've got 3 of the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games S's. S for AU and S Australia. Excellent. So not too bad a hunt. Some colour. Nothing great for the collection. Certainly more to talk about for non-corporate coins. I'd love to talk a little bit more about that. Maybe in the next hunt, I'll go through a little bit of that, make a note on my little pad. But if you like what I do, please think about subscribing. Go and check out that 1,000 subscribers giveaway if you haven't done so already. And leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, and be in the draw. But I'll be back in a couple of days for more coins, so I'll see you then. Bye.